You guys are not going to believe this new information that just came out about Terra Luna's price. Make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure to join our free Discord with the second link down in the description below. But other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. We're talking about Terra Luna in today's specific video. And before we do that, like I said, hit the like button and the subscribe button. But we have some very interesting information here, an interesting opinion piece saying this: Terra Luna's weekly price action reveals that the patient is all but dead. What do they mean by this? What does this mean for the future of Terra Luna's price? And a host of other things that we're going to get into in this video, plus some other news articles that you guys are not going to want to miss. So make sure you watch to the very end if you haven't already. But of course, let's get into it. So Terra's price action paints a grim picture on the higher time frame. Luna's price looks set to drop back to the 0.00002 and become worthless. Also gets sued in the US. He got sued in the US, which is very, very interesting. We've known that the South Korean authorities have been pretty active in doing that, but the fact that he is now being sued by the United States, more than likely the United States government to be specific, is also very interesting. So Terra Luna's price is urgently needed to be reanimated, as the patient represented by the price action is almost dead and drawing its last breath. Price action on a weekly chart shows relentless selling pressure with a lack of investors to provide any counter. Expect a second crash just 1 month after the initial crash to trigger a possible FBI crackdown on the company, with several inspections and investigations into price manipulation on how the company is being run, while the CEO is currently being sued by the US Justice Department. So this was something that we talked a little bit about in some of our previous videos, where the SEC, not only that, but also, of course, the FBI's investigation on US Justice, or the US Justice Department, all of these big three-letter organizations are starting to look into Terra Luna Labs, and kind of see, hey, what are they doing? What did they do behind the scenes? And is any of this something that we need to be indicting them on, right? And again, people down in our comment section below, you're likely going to see a lot of different opinions, at least not the bots and the scammers. Be careful out there, guys. There's a lot of those down in the comment section. Obviously, be careful and don't respond to them. Also, of course, we're not going to try to talk to you on WhatsApp. Be aware of that. But one of the major things that it seems to have most of the overall Terra Luna base pretty separated on is whether or not we all agree on, yes, Do Kwon and the whole Terra Luna Lab system, I think it needs to get, investigated or whatever. There's also other people that say, no, it doesn't need to be investigated. There's nothing that needs to be looked at. I think that Terra Luna is unfortunately going through a little bit of a correction simply because of the bear market that we're entering into. I mean, if you go to CoinMarketCap and look at some of these top cryptocurrencies right now, look at Bitcoin at $20,000 per coin, Ethereum now at 1,126. Keep in mind, things are recovering a little bit here on this little recovery that we've seen over the last day, but literally just a day and a half ago, we saw Ethereum at $800 per coin. You heard that right, $800 per coin. That is absolutely incredible. Terra Luna, might I add, is recovering as well at about 3.68%. So when they talk about this, that is kind of what they're referencing, obviously, as well. So it says Luna's price is in need of epinephrine. Terra's price is being looked at through a broader time frame lens and showing a cryptocurrency yet again in distress, with the dust only settling now on the cryptocurrency after its crash almost a month ago. It looks like Terra's price is set to do a repetition of the failure. One would think that the company directors, its CEO and CFO, have at least learned something from their past mistakes and have beefed up their secret sauce, as they're calling it, to withstand better the woes in the market, which does not look to be the case based on the performance of the price action. Luna's price will not go unnoticed and will undoubtedly trigger the interest of both authorities and regulators, possibly with an office search and some arrests. Luna's price is just a whisper away from dropping another 100% to $2.002 based on the pure technical element that Luna price is moving in a sharp bearish triangle and is set to touch base once more dollar strength kicks in. So they are, as you can see, very, very, very bearish on this crypto. And again, this is, of course, a product of it's the internet, right? Everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody is going to think differently about this cryptocurrency. In my personal opinion, I'm not as bearish as as these articles are kind of claiming that they are, right? I think that there is a ton of potential with Terra Luna, and I still think that there's a lot of room for growth in this overall coin, not only with Terra Luna Classic, but with regular Terra Luna as well. As far as regular Terra Luna is concerned, talking about a drop to literally by 100% to $2, I think is a little bit of an overreaction. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys think the price is going to drop even further, or do you think it's going to go back up? One of the reasons why I'm not as bearish as this article would like to either like for me to be, or would like to kind of portray, you know, oh, hey, this is actually the outlook of Terra Luna, is because of, in my opinion, the actual developments that are going on behind the scenes. All of these different burn proposals that are, number one, being proposed, but also getting through all of these different regulatory systems and being voted on. These burn systems will over time reduce the supply of Terra Luna, thus of course hopefully raising the value of not just Terra Classic but also the original Terra Luna as well. And we can even go and look at that current circulating supply right now. This is what Terra's new logo rebrand looks like, by the way, just in case you guys didn't know. If you guys are saying, well, that's not the right coin, it is. They're just changing it a little bit. But as you can see, as far as circulating supply goes, we're still looking at about 124 million, or sorry, that's trillion Terra Luna in circulating supply. Burns in all of these categories, whether it's Terra Luna Classic or regular Terra Luna, will help increase the value, as it will of course take more of those circulating coins out of the circulating supply, thus of course raising the demand and ideally raising the price. This is not an overnight action though. This can take years to do, but it's a step in the right direction that I think this project needs to start making, and in my opinion is been making, right? They've been making these proposals, putting them forward, and people are allowed to vote on them, and they've been actually getting a lot of change done with those proposals. So I think that's something that's really cool to see, and something that makes me very excited, of course, about the future of Terra Luna. Either way, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, guys, but other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.